2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Wall and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Williamson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Both free throws good from Morant.
And what really separates Morant? The intangibles. He has a great camaraderie with his teammates already.
Holiday, the pass to Favors. Holiday against Brooks. Holiday dishes to Favors. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside, Ball.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Morant, and finished off by Morant.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Now here's Morant. Derek Favors unable to get his shot to go. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Morant scanning the floor and finished off by Morant.
The play is Morant's ball handling talents in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, effective.
Ball against Morant. Outside Holiday. Here's Favors. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Grizzlies off to a quick start here. Not going to go that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Here's Williamson, and he lays it up and in.
Out in the open floor is probably where Williamson is the most dangerous. Terrific speed and change the direction of his size.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. That's now 8 points for Ja Morant. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for New Orleans, trailing by 4. Ingram passes to Favors, and a slam dunk by Favors.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Here's Morant. It's deflected. And now the Pelicans on the break. Holiday is running. The game now all time.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. Melly is checked in for New Orleans. Reddick comes in for Lonzo Ball. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Jones comes in for Morant. Now here's Valanciunas. Jones dishes to Jackson. 6 to shoot. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, And the wide open shot from Redick. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. So for the Pelicans, Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. And it's Frank Jackson in for Drew Holiday. Here's Melly. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now Jones. Over to the wing. It's deflected. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Redick with the three. Drills it from outside.
Oh, I mean, the main weapon in Redick's arsenal, he's out here to shoot it from deep. And he does that well.
Pass to Melton. The kick out to Anderson. Here's Melton, covered by Redick. No good off the front iron. Pelicans leading by 3. Hart the pass to Melly. The 15-footer. Outside for Jackson. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Redick with the 3. But they'll get another chance. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Pelicans lead by 3. From New Orleans, back in a moment. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
Jahlil Okafor is out there with Hayes. And there's Jackson. Then there's J.J. Redick. And it's Hart in at the 3. That's the Pelicans 5 as we get into the second quarter.
Man, if Clark ever hits that shot with consistency, watch out. That's a game changer.
And Redick kicks to Hart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the night right here. First free throw is good.
And Hart has all the tools to be a great role player for a long time, especially defensively where he's been simply excellent already.
Memphis trailing here. And here's Jones. Pass to Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on J.J. Redick.
And there, Clark showing a little burst, trying to create some offense. He has the athleticism, and the defense isn't necessarily expecting it.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Morant's checked in. And so Clark nails both of them. The Pelicans shooting 43% for the game. Hayes finds Jackson. Back to Hayes. Looking for Redick. He gets it there. Outside Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Down low. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Out to the wing. Jackson against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Well, you see the burst. Morant very hard to catch once he gains a step.
The drive by Jackson. Okafor kicks to Hayes. Outside for Redick. Pass to Hart. Fires from deep. The rebound by Anderson. Redick's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. And the pass to Valanciunas. Morant against Redick. Morant drives in, and they take the lead.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. Then for the Grizzlies, Jaren Jackson. He's checked in for Clark. Winslow comes in for Anderson. And it's Dylan Brooks in for DeAnthony Melton. Here's Ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Williamson against Jackson. And that one's good. Williamson
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength. It's the body control.
Morant outside. On the wing, Brooks. Morant with it. He's got 13. Valanciunas. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Oh, I love the rapid intensity right there. Valanciunas, he is capable of doing real damage on the offensive boards.
Here's Ball, and the rejection by Valanciunas. They retain possession. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. For the 3, sinks the triple. Ingram's got it all tied up now for New Orleans.
Shot over 40% at Duke, and though he struggled a bit as a rookie, you knew Ingram's stroke would come around.
And finished off by Morant.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Fast break, Memphis. Morant with the ball. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Oh, you better be aware of Valanciunas. He has a knack for getting to the right place in the open floor.
Pelicans trail by 4. Ball, the pass to Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
For New Orleans, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Melly is checked in for New Orleans. Memphis also making some changes. Gutterich is checked in, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Now here's Valanciunas. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Trailing by 2, it's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Gutterich. Makes it off the glass. Gutterich has got his first points of the game.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Here's Williamson. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
And you see the decision-making Williamson possesses. Phenomenal with the reads in terms of the defense and just taking what's available.
Now here's Jones. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. It's blocked. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here. On its way from Clark for 2. Here's Valanciunas. And Okafor with the block. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Moving it up. Tips it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up. And even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
And that'll do it for the first half. Game time. Time now for the halftime break. With the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. The period came to a close with them holding a 3. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint. Oh! Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
Winslow against Ingram. The kick out to Holiday. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Back to Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
Slamming it home. Part of why Favors shoots it so well from the field, sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting it.
Morant passes to Brooks. Morant against Ball. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
That's how you attack, from love the aggressiveness from Ingram.
And for the Grizzlies, their shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? The feed to Winslow. Brooks outside. Passes it to Morant. Here's Valanciunas. That shot missing. Some solid defense from Ingram. Floats it up for Williamson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, he's the perfect alley-oop partner. Zion showing the lift. How about his hands? Then we all know how it is.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Redick comes in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Ball. Memphis also making some changes. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Winslow. Redick passes to Hayes. And here's Ingram from the arc. Redick for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
Well, that's their first miss after hitting 3 in a row to start the half. I mean, I guess it had to happen sometime.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. Hart, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Grizzlies also making a change. Gutterich is checked in. Here's Hart. Brooks covering. Hart, that's good. Hart's got the lead up to 4 now for New Orleans.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Anderson right side. Here's Gutterich. Here's Melton. Got a piece of it. But he stays with it. Just 3 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. That shot no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And the dunk by Williamson. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Melton up again. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got his first bucket of the night.
He makes so many hustle plays, and here he's working the offensive glass for the tip in.
Hart the pass to Hayes. Kicks it out to Williamson. Up and in on the layup. Williamson's got 12.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And though he's very active at the offensive end, Melton probably makes his biggest impact defensively.
I agree, Gia. He works hard, shows good instincts, and reads the passing lanes very well. He's also disruptive with his speed, his length, and I like that he can play physical. He can get you out of your rhythm.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Okafor is checked in for Hayes, and it's Nicolo Melli in for Jackson. Okafor, the pass to Hart, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
the D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul. Morris checked in for Williamson. And Memphis also making a switch. Winslow's checked in for DeAnthony Melton. Hart kicks to Reddick. From deep. Connects from three-point range. He's got 6.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Clark. The tray. Reddick with the rebound. New Orleans with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. This one for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
This isn't surprising. Reddick's range extends out way beyond the perimeter. I mean, he's this dialed in.
Here's Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And that's now 7 points for Brandon Clark.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. At the forward slots, Ingram and Melly. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Morant outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Derek Favors. And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Ingram wide open. The Pelicans get another chance here. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
5 to shoot. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Valanciunas. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Ingram dishes to Favors. The kick out to Holiday. Pass to Ingram. 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Well, Ingram played some point guard in high school. Right there you see he's showing off his passing skills.
Up top, Morant. He's covered by Ball.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Hey, guys, you think he was sending a message on that one? He doesn't like losing.
Holiday finds Ball. Back to Holiday. Melly passes to Favors. From downtown, a nice shot by Melly. Melly's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's Morant. And oh, he just jams it right over Derek Favors. Wow!
Well, it's been all about Ja tonight. I mean, he can score in many different ways.
The pass to Melly. It's Ingram on the wing. Covered by Winslow. New Orleans moving the ball around. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Pelicans making a switch here. Williamson's checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant outside. He can't get it to go. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
Yeah, it's been about the rebounding. Really, that's the dividing line in this game.
Oh, he uses his physical tools to the fullest when attacking the defense. That's a heads-up play by Valanciunas.
Here's Holiday. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He told his guys, tempo, more tempo. You've got to be quicker into transition. Push the ball. Let's get some opportunities before their defense can set up. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Brooks against Holiday. Kicks it out to Williamson. Grizzlies with the rebound.
You know, they say there are no easy finishes in the NBA, but that should be easy.
Here's Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Morant missing.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
J.J. Redick's checked in for New Orleans. Ball, the pass to Redick. Back to Ball. The dish now to Redick. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. And the Pelicans lead by 13.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
No question as to which team gave the better effort.
Oh,
goodness.
Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
Wow. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Here's Valanciunas and the rejection by Favors. Williamson in the post. He's covered by Clark. And there's Williamson on the assist from Ingram.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Williamson kicks to Ingram. A three-pointer off the mark. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Winslow wide open. He fires. They get the rebound. And Clark is right there.
And all of his athleticism on display there. Clark's work ethic makes him lethal on that offensive backboard.
Outside, Redick fires the 3. No good.
With strength and physicality, Brooks causes problems on the defense.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. We are...
Hey, Kevin, thanks.
The Jazz, like Memphis, willing to grind. Thanks, D.A. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Jazz, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the point.
Did you guys just see that? Listen, Bogdanovich can guard, but shot blocking? Wow.
Now Conley. Now the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor will likely be the victor.
Now, here's Mitchell. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now here's Morant. Stolen by Conley. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. No good on that one. Morant with some nice D. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's Morant. Jackson trying to break free. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
Both free throws good from Morant. So it's the Jazz now. 4-point game. Mitchell outside. Plenty of space. He squares up and sinks it.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And we talk a lot about Mitchell's offense, and for good reason, but the defense is also an area where he's excelled.
Oh, no doubt, Greg. We identify him with the offensive end of the floor because he's carried a burden for the Utah Jazz early in his career. But think about it. He's strong, athletic, long wingspan, excellent instincts. This guy has the potential to be one of the most impactful two-way players in today's NBA.
Here's Morant following the basket by Donovan Mitchell. And it's in there.
And that was all Morant. Aware of the defense, figuring out how to get to his spot.
And finished off by Morant.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now Morant following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Conley against Morant. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Here's Gobert. Mitchell right side. Goes up again. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Here's Morant. Lays it up off the glass. Morant's got 10.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Mitchell. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
I'll tell you, you cannot give Rudy Gobert an inch of space when he's working the glass. This guy excels at using his reach.
Now here's Morant. He's got 10. drills it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Bogdanovich, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Memphis leading by 8. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
A different look for Utah. Royce O'Neal comes in for Joe Ingles, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for John Morant.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Here's Clarkson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. Davis is checked in for the Jazz. Emmanuel Mudiay comes in for Mitchell.
The one thing with Clarkson, sometimes he can get a little out of control, and he does a tremendous job creating offense and putting himself in a position to attack.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Jones. Anderson outside. Here's Melton. He's covered by Clarkson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
77% shooter at the line a season ago. Those are better than average numbers.
Here's Mudiay over Jones, and the shot is long.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
They've got Clarkson. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. Then there's Emmanuel Mudiay. And it's Davis at the center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Jazz trail by 6. Here's Mudiay. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Moutier's got his first 2 points of the night. Jones with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Clark, the pass to Jones. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And guys, we talk all the time about making the extra pass. Clark there proving how important that concept is.
From the arc. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Melton feeling it out a bit. Clark trying to get open. Out left to the wing. Memphis moving it around. Here's Jones. Good on the bucket. Jones has got 4 this quarter.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
And here's Clarkson. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Really good execution by Jordan Clarkson. As a coach, you're always looking to maximize your team's consistency. That's good offense.
A guy who can be a little inconsistent game to game. Clarkson can be extremely consistent year to year.
Right. You consider him as a rookie. Many of the numbers then are similar to what they are now. But the one thing that has improved is the consistency of the three-point shooting. He's worked so hard on it, and that's where the consistency has started to take root.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
So Utah going with an almost entirely new group here. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Davis. Joe Ingles comes in for Royce O'Neal. Mitchell, he's checked in for Clarkson. And it's Conley in for Emmanuel Mudiay. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Now Morant, 12 points for him. That one falls. Morant's got 14.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Mitchell's shot is good.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Now here's Morant. He's got 14. Brooks, left side. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson trying to break free. And it goes down 2 points. He's got 16.
And when Morant is cooking like this, it's fun to watch. He burns you in so many ways.
Here's Conley. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
The pass to Winslow. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
I like the physicality on that play by Jonas Valanciunas. Simply powers through the contact, showing he can give it as well as take it.
Conley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
The Jazz making a switch here. Niang's checked in.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Conley over Morant. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Niang.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here's Morant with the tip and staying with the play. Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Conley, and it's Morant with the rebound. Gobert with the block.
An intimidating force who continues to wipe away shots with ease. Go to work, Rudy Gobert.
Just 4 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Gobert with the block. They get it back. Valanciunas, good. That'll do it for the first half. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had 16 points. Thanks for joining us.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
So on the floor for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Bogdanovich who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Trailing by 5. Inside. Denied by Morant.
Well, you see the insane vertical, the long arms. Morant impacts every aspect of the game.
For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Fires from the wing. And it's Mitchell missing.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Memphis also making some changes. Gutterich is checked in, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Winslow kicks to Jones. A floater. Count it. Jones has got the lead up to 9 now for Memphis.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Moutier, and Moutier throws it down.
This is a strength of Moutier's, right? Get into the lane, put your speed to good use.
Right wing. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the 3rd quarter. And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way.
Jordan Clarkson has the kind of speed and athleticism to get out in transition and be a problem.
It's Morant in the corner. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. It's good.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
A different look for Utah. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Tony Bradley. And Ed Davis is subbed in for George Niang. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Jones is checked in. Shot from 16. The shot that time not on target.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the 3rd here. To the inside. And that one's good by Clark.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Moutier. Here's Gobert. Drops in the layup for 2. Gobert's got 6 points.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Moutier against Jones. Clark for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Clark's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Moutier finds Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Davis with it. And the rejection by Zhang.
Well, the timing, a very natural aspect of what Gorgui Zhang does on the defensive end. Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him, there's no doubt.
And the basket by Jones.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
You can see the improving court awareness of Emmanuel Mudiay, having an understanding for when to find his guys.
Jones against Moutier. Jones the pass to Clark. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist on the night. 26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Moutier passes to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, the defense, no time to react on the Rudy Gobert throwdown.
Outside, Jones. Off target at the rim. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Memphis. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Utah, Conley and Mitchell, the talented backcourt pair. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's Ingles in at the 3. Jazz trail by 13, and an intentional foul right there. And Memphis making a change here. Morant's checked in. Here's Mitchell. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David. 6 to shoot. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Morant missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for Utah. 11-point game. Mitchell's shot is good.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell, tremendous at just getting through the contact.
Count that one.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Morant with it. Pass to Valanciunas. Morant looking around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 22 points.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
Conley left side. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. And here's Morant. Passes it to Winslow. Brooks kicks to Winslow. Memphis moving that ball around. Here's Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Morant missing. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Valanciunas against Gobert. Pass to Brooks. He kicks to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
You see the quickness there. Once Morant feels like he's got a step on you, it's over.
Mitchell outside. Brooks grabs the board.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
Morant outside. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Conley with a wide open look. The shot no good. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Mitchell against Brooks. It's Morant in the corner. Jackson trying to break free. And again, Ja Morant. Morant's got 12 points in just the second half. They double team Conley. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
So it's the Grizzlies now. And the Grizzlies leading by 13.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the Grizzlies.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside, and that was working all game long.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Ja Morant.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And there's Jackson on the assist by Winslow. And the Grizzlies lead by 13. Mitchell looking it over. There's the three. Off on that one. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. The dome of the California. And before we...
Hey, Kevin.
I bet they are. Thank you, D.A. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Marvin Bagley is out there with Bielitsa, and it's Barnes in at the 3. Here's Fox. Got it. Good job in the low post. And so it's Memphis with it. The pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
Fox with it. Pass to Bogdanovich. Over Brooks. Bagley the pass to Bogdanovich. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Winslow finds Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
We've played just over a minute here in the first. Outside, Fox. Pass to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Brooks. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Easy chance from mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
Now here's Morant. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. That one goes. Count it. Morant's got 6.
It breaks down your defense when Ja Morant gets in the lane. You want to force him outside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bogdanovich against Brooks. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Morant looking around to the middle and stolen by Bielitsa. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Valanciunas grabs the board. Memphis leading. To the wing on the left. The 11-footer. Morant against Bogdanovich. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Outside, Fox. Kicks it to Barnes. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Jackson against Bielitsa. That one good for 2.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
The Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Passes to Winslow. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Morant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. He's got 10.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Now, here's Fox. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The putback, and Bagley able to finish.
And how about the persistence on the backboard? Love how hard Bagley works on the offensive glass. Wants to outwork everybody.
Now, here's Morant. 10 points for him. Winslow, the pass to Valanciunas. It's stolen by Bagley. And that one, good.
The assist there from Barnes. Over the years, he's gotten better and better making decisions with the ball in his hands.
Sinks that one from the post.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Now Morant. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. And the pass to Winslow. And here's Valanciunas, defended by Bagley. Morant passes to Winslow. And no good. Great D that time from Bagley. Out to the wing. Shoots it up. And the wing jumper offline. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Kings. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Parker out there with Giles, and it's Bazemore at the small forward position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Now here's Joseph. And there's the pass to Hield.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong. Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat. Growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own rim with a milk crate and would shoot all night. His neighbors got so tired of yelling at him to keep it down. He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Now here's Joseph. Brandon Clark missing his last shot. Giles in the corner. He dishes it to Parker. Three-pointer, Hield. It's rebounded by Memphis. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
He preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protected.
Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Harry Giles. Pass to Parker. Bazemore on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Holmes, good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Melton passes to Clark. Inside, got a piece of it. And stolen by Bazemore. Pushing it up. Here's Holmes. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now here's Anderson. Clark outside. Down low. Parker with the steal. And now Sacramento on the break. That's a 2 from Hield. Shot clock reset for Sacramento. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Up top, Hield. It's stolen by Jones. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Clark with a wide open look. Rebounded by Holmes. Kings leading now by 4. Three-pointer, Hield. They grab their own miss.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's Clark. Sacramento making their last shot. Pass to Melton. Here's Gutter. Clock at 6. Will it go? The Grizzlies with another miss. And so Bazemore will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. Hield with the bucket.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc.
If not, he'll burn you.
So it's the Grizzlies now, following the three-pointer by Buddy Hield. From 12 feet out. And that's good for two. Clark's got his first points in this one.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And that one drops.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
And here are the Kings now, following the score by Memphis. Holmes passes to Parker, and the dunk by Parker.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Jones against Joseph. Clark outside. Memphis the rebound. Jones looking for an opening. Another shot. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. "27 seconds left in the first half of the game. Here's Fox. 16 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
And here's Morant. He's got 10. And then Morant slams it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And so it's the Sacramento Kings. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again. A pretty close game for the Kings throughout the first quarter. At the end of the period, they were up by...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 slot. Now here's Bogdanovich. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Morant outside. Fox with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Bagley. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bagley's got his second bucket of the game to go. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Kings leading now by 8. And it's Bogdanovich off the drive. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And it'll be Sacramento as it goes out of bounds. The Kings retain possession. Outside, Fox. Barnes outside to the paint. Here's Bogdanovich. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 10 now for the Kings. Morant passes to Winslow. Morant reaches to Valanciunas. Morant on the follow.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Fox with it. He's got 6. Here's Bogdanovich. And Valanciunas pulls it down.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that #2 overall pick.
And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Here's Fox, and he uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 8 points.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
They've had a lot of good players come through Memphis over the years, GA, but probably no one with Morant's upside.
He has future league MVP potential. Once the three-point shot is consistent, once he cuts back on the turnovers, I just don't know how you stop him.
Here's Fox following the score by Memphis. Bielitsa inside. Valanciunas is there. Bogdanovich inside, guarded by Jackson. And Bagley able to finish. He's got 6.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Morant outside.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
And there's Fox. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich. And it's a 12-point Sacramento lead. Morant outside. And then Morant slams it in.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
1:03 left in the third. Outside Bogdanovich. Misses the 3.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
You look back at that 2019 draft, Zion goes 1, Morant goes 2, and with everything we know about them now, could you imagine having to make that choice today?
That is a tough choice, GA, or even crazier, could you imagine having both of them on your team? The reason why I say that, as amateurs, they played together in South Carolina. Little did they know at the time, they would be the future of this league.
Now here's Hield. He has 5. The putback. Can't throw down the putback. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
And it's Hield off the drive. Some solid defense from Clark.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And Zhang kicks to Anderson. Zhang the pass to Anderson. Clark outside. It's good. Now just a 5-point Kings lead.
Looking nimble on the drive there. Once Clark sees an opening in the defense, he's looking to exploit.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Kings ahead. They lead by 5. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. That's at the point with Hield to his side. They're the backcourt. Jabari Parker is out there with Giles, and it's Holmes in its center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 out there for the Kings.
And how about the way Fox continues to improve his game? A capable scorer who also rebounds the ball well for his size, and still, though, he can improve on that perimeter jump shot.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Marvin Bagley comes in for Rashawn Holmes, and it's Barnes in for Jabari Parker. Jones against Fox. A floater. Sacramento grabs the miss. And now Sacramento on the break. Fox leading the charge. Here's Giles. Second chance shot. And it's good on the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why: lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Passes it to Clark. Three-pointer.
Come on.
Here's Jang. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
The tenacity on that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Shot by Hield, nobody around, and the three ball is good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Here's Melton. Moves back up. Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut to just 7 points in the basket from Zhang.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
And it's Hield off the drive.
Because you have to respect that outside shot. The drive is often there for Hield.
Jones with it. Picked up by Bagley. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Marvin Bagley picks one up. And that one falls for Jones. And some changes here for the Kings. Rashawn Holmes, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Barnes. And Corey Joseph subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Gorgie Dang. Jackson comes in for Clark. Winslow's checked in for Anderson. And Brooks subbed in for DeAnthony Melton.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Outside, Jones. Unloads from 13. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. 9 points for Tyus Jones.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Looking for Winslow. He gets it there. Memphis moving that ball around. Jones finds Valanciunas. Back to Jones. From past the arc. It's hauled in by the Kings. Giles has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And that's an intentional foul. Ja Morant, he's checked in for Tyus Jones. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Joseph, the pass to Holmes. The feed to Hield. They get it back. Giles nails the baby hook. Giles has got 4 this quarter.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant outside. He gets it in there. Morant's got 23 points.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Hield against Brooks. Hield attacking. That shot misses. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant against Joseph. Kings leading now by 7. He lobs it up.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Morant outside. Rebounded by Holmes. For Sacramento, they've gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Hield. Off target with his 3. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. Morant outside. Hits the three-point bomb.
Every team needs a closer in the clutch. Morant proving he's that guy.
Joseph, the pass to Hield. 32 seconds left in the game. To the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Joseph. From down in the low post, it goes.
just too big a deficit to come back from at this point.
And you know, disappointment starts to set in a little bit. You fought all night, just wasn't meant to be.
The three from Morant. Sacramento grabs the miss. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And he launches it from deep. Off target with that shot. So the Kings win it. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting... Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. And for Memphis, Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. Now, here's Ball, Favors, and Derek Favors with the slam.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
Now here's Morant. It's Brooks on the wing. Pass to Valanciunas. 6 to shoot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. They get Derek Favors. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me harken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. But we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And here is Ingram. Shoots from the elbow. Misses off the right iron. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
Here's Favors. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Morant drives in. That one good for 2.
And for a great shooter, Morant really works for high percentage shots. Loves to take it inside.
And Holiday kicks the ball. For 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. And there was so much hoopla around Ball when he first entered the league. But lately, a lot of that seems to have died down.
Yeah, I feel like it's settling in, and the change of scenery for Lonzo Ball after being number 2 and being in Los Angeles and being home. Maybe being away has been the best thing for him to start to focus on the task at hand. How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Here's Morant. Valanciunas trying to free himself up, and it's Morant missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Ingram finds Favors. On the wing, Holiday. And here's Ingram from the arc. Here's Favors. And Winslow pulls it down.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss. Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Shot, high post. And it's Ingram missing.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Here's Morant. The shot off that time.
And this feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together.
And Favors kicks to Williamson. Back to Favors. And a slam dunk by Favors.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the first. Ball, the pass to Favors. Morant with some nice D. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 3. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant against Ball. Now here's Morant. He's covered closely, and he makes good on the layup. Morant's got 6.
Not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Ingram finds Favors to the inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And with deceptive speed and a lengthy wingspan, defenders can sometimes just get stuck fouling Favors.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Williamson. Josh Hart comes in for Brandon Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Jackson in for Lonzo Ball.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And the Pelicans miss again. And it's Memphis on the break. One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pelicans lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from New Orleans?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for New Orleans right now, they've got J.J. Redick. He's out there with Jackson. He's out there with Hart. And it's Melly in a power forward. It's Redick on the wing. Hayes dishes to Jackson. Hayes trying to break through.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Melton, covered by Redick. Clark outside. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Jackson passes to Melly. And the wide-open shot from Redick. Good on the triple. Redick's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. On the wing, Jones. Guarded by Jackson. Jones, the pass to Clark. Back to Jones. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Hayes, and he goes right over Tyus Jones and slams it down.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. New Orleans leading by 7. Jackson with it, stolen by Anderson. And it's Memphis on the break to end the run, and then Clark slams it in.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Here's Melly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Redick for 3, and another 3 for New Orleans.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Jones, and the rejection by Jackson. Lets it go from deep, and J.J. Redick good for 3. And now an 11-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Passes it to Melton. Here's Gutteridge. It's not going to go for it. And New Orleans will come the other way. There's 1:47 left in the first half. Melly passes to Jackson. Here's Melly. He's covered by Anderson. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Now here's Jackson following the missed shot by Tyus Jones. Down low. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. It's stolen. And now the Pelicans on the break. Redick for three. And Jones pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 11. It's Anderson with the drive. The shot's good. Clark's got 6.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Pass to Melly. 34 seconds left to play in the first half. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Melly's got the lead up to 11 now for the Pelicans. Inside, here's Melton, and good that time. Melton's got his first basket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Out left to the wing. Here's Melly. This is to Jackson. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's J.J. Redick making things happen.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. At its highest, their lead topped out at... And that's...
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at J.J. Redick, what a contribution.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
I think he's enjoying it too. So rare to have an offensive explosion from him. You know his teammates are loving that as well.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. Now here's Ingram following the shot by Drew Holiday. Here's Favors. No good there. Nice D from Brooks. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Here's Jackson. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism's going to slow down. And if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Winslow, nice persistence to tip it back up and in. Winslow's got the opening bucket to start the second half for Memphis.
Yeah, how about Winslow carving out the opposition on the glass? That's a smart, high-energy play.
Williamson in the post. Jackson on him. Left side, Ball. And Favors kicks to Ball. No good from outside. Grizzlies have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. Okafor is checked in for Derek Favors. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant surveying the D. Stolen by Ball. Here's Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Lonzo's instincts on the defensive end paying off there. Just able to stay long and get that steal to start the break.
Morant passes to Winslow. Now Morant. He has 6. Looking to get it going. Count the basket. Morant's got 8.
And how about the body control?
Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now here's Ball. Takes a three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got his second basket.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Here's Morant. That one, no good. Now New Orleans will take it the other way.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Anderson, he's checked in for John Morant. And New Orleans also making a change. Redick is checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 10. It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Now, here's Redick. He's got 9. Shoots over Winslow. The shot by Redick, no good. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Brooks finds Jackson. Brooks misses. New Orleans leading by 8. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Holiday, and the shot goes in. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Anderson outside. 1:11 left to play here in the third, and stolen by Redick. To the left wing, Okafor kicks to Redick. Ingram outside. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. No good that time. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And stolen by Williamson. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. And they go to the intentional foul. Both teams will make substitutions. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Redick. It's rebounded by Gutteridge.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
No good from Valanciunas. New Orleans leading by 10. And Favors kicks to Hayes. Back to Favors. And then Favors with the dunk.
Yeah, blending that power with quickness. Favors provides his team with some solid interior scoring.
Hayes with the steal. Outside for Redick. 1 second left. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. New Orleans on top, up by 12. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Holiday at the 1 and Redick at the 2. Then there's Favors, and it's Hart in at the 3. And it's Morant missing. Pelicans leading by 12. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Redick with the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
There's a good indicator of Winslow and his feel for the game. I like how much he makes a concentrated effort to get the ball right there to the open man.
Now here is Holiday. Now the pass to Reddick. Launches it. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Looking to get back on track. There he goes!
You don't want to be jumping on a play like that. No. Wow, he was up there, Kevin.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And Holiday throws it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
But they get it back. Morant outside. Fires the three. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Reddick. Pass to Melly. Clock at 4. Over Clark. And it's Melly missing. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Winslow, the pass to Anderson. New Orleans gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And Favors kicks to Holiday. No good on the 3. The Grizzlies have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And it's not everybody who needs hops to finish at the rim. Valanciunas just needs to be an arm's length of the bucket to throw it down.
Now here's Favors. Holiday finds Favors. Back to Holiday. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Holiday's got the lead up to 13 now for New Orleans. And stolen by Reddick. Winslow against Holiday. Outside, Reddick. Passes it to Melly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. The shot by Reddick, no good. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Off on the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Clark. And Brooks subbed in for Anderson. The Pelicans also changing it up. Williamson is checked in for Melly. Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pelicans.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for J.J. Redick.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. 51 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Well, without the D from Holiday there, that shot probably has a better chance of going in. His hustle altered that attempt.
Now here's Williamson. Outside, Ball. Fires the 3. The Pelicans get another chance here. There's the feed to Ingram. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Ball. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Brooks finds Winslow. Jackson in the corner. Here's Valanciunas. Here's Morant. And that one drops for him.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily. The downtown skyline. And with pregame routines come.
Kevin, thank you very much.
Thanks, David. That's David Aldridge, our NBA Hall of Famer. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Mitchell is the 2 with Ingles at the 3. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Conley in at the point. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Now here's Gobert. Mitchell in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, the lob to Gobert. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And sometimes it's as simple as this. Throw it up anywhere near Gobert, and he's going to finish it.
Here's Morant. Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Conley. They get it back. Doesn't go that time. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. Here's Morant. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Morant's got his second bucket. The Jazz have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The 3 ball. It doesn't go for him. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way.
And judging Morant's game early on, I've heard a few people with Allen Iverson comparisons.
Well, put me in that number as well. That's going to be tough to fill up, but it just means he has the potential, the quickness, the athletic ability, the IQ, the handles. They're both lightning fast, slight builds, and both tough. And you see the explosive ability to get to the rim and finish. I'm going to ask my boy AI what he thinks about the young Ja.
And now Ingles pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Man, he takes off like a rocket. I mean, there's a suddenness to Morant's game that most athletes don't have.
Here's Mitchell, and there's another one for the Jazz.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, that's something that they scouted him coming into tonight. They know he can make this shot. That's a poor effort defensively.
And the shot goes in.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis. The pass to Winslow. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. It's good.
And using his insane wingspan and athletic frame, Gobert can flat out dominate down low.
Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. And finished off by Morant.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And the Grizzlies leading by 4. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. On the wing, Jackson. Valanciunas trying to free himself up and staying with the play. Valanciunas.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Puts up a 3. And it's Mitchell missing. For Memphis, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Here's Morant. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Conley. He is still scoreless so far in this one.
Oh, I love the intensity Conley plays with. It's what allows him to overcome aggressive defense like that right there.
Here's Morant. 14 points for him. And he banks in the layup. Morant's got 16.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Conley kicks to Bogdanovich. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Conley for three. The Jazz working the ball around now. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That is his first foul of the game. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Gobert. The rebound by Anderson.
Man, you don't see this fella blow many layups. Not against D like that anyway.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Pushing it up. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Grizzlies. They finish. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
With the game being fast-paced these days, you can expect this from a lot of teams, but they did it very well.
On the floor for Utah, getting going here in the second quarter. O'Neal is out there with Davis, and it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Moutier, and it's Clarkson in at the 2. Here's Moutier. That shot, no good. And it's Memphis the other way. Now here's Jones. And it's Royce O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Pass to Clark. The 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, this is the attitude Anderson brings. A selfless player who loves giving it up to his open guys.
Here's Clarkson. Count that one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Jones against Moutier. Jones, the pass to Clark. Shot clock at 6. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Here's Moutier. It's blocked.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Anderson outside. Clark inside. Defended by Moutier. It's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Moutier. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David. Here's Moutier. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
And still trying to find his footing in the league. Moutier must show improvement in his shooting moving forward.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Bogdanovich is checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Jordan Clarkson. Jones against Moutier. And the basket by Jones.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
And it's Moutier with the ball. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz. It's a 13-point game. The drive by Mitchell. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brooks misses. Jazz trail by 11. Davis kicks to Mudiay. Mitchell right side. From the wing. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Outside, Jones. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the half. To the middle, it's tipped. Stolen by Mitchell. From 10 feet out. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. O'Neal's got it back down to within single digits for the Jazz.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Jones, the pass to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Jones, no luck. Jazz trail by 9. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Valanciunas. The pass to Gutterich. Back to Valanciunas. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Oh, you see how focused Valanciunas is? When he's got this positioning, he's determined to score.
Here's Mitchell. No good with the wing jumper.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And so we conclude the first half. Grizzlies lead by... Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome. It was all Ja Morant in the first quarter. He had 16 points and
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he's good on the second.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity makes for some tough matchups.
Brooks against Mitchell. Over Brooks. Again, Mitchell missing.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
And it's Morant missing. Jazz trail by 10. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
The aggressiveness of Mitchell, willing to take on the entire team to earn that foul.
For Utah, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the second free throw, good. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Pass to Jackson. He had stolen by Ingles. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Lays it up and banks it in.
Look, he's just adept at reading these situations. Conley is just a terror on the floor when it opens up for him.
Morant looking around. Pass to Valanciunas. Morant right side. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And here they come. Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Yeah, the length and height of Bogdanovich is impressive. Outstanding at slamming it down there when he got the chance.
It's
you see that? Are you for real? Morant way up. That move was fire.
Outside Conley. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anderson comes in for Jackson. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Dylan Brooks. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Morant against Conley. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
You got to love how attacking Morant is. I mean, he's so excellent at forcing the issue and getting the foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. The first one falls. So he gets them both. Jazz trail by 9. Conley scanning the floor. Unable to get that one. Morant with some nice D.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Basket good. Morant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Man, I love watching this kid play. Morant, he's just electric at the offensive end. He's having a night.
And the shot is good.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
And here's Morant. He's got 23. And the layup's good off the glass. Morant's got 25 points.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Jang, he's checked in for Memphis. Jones comes in for Morant, and Utah also making a switch. O'Neal's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Clark has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Ingles kicks to Conley. Back to Ingles. Here's Gobert. Grizzlies with the rebound. Anderson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Melton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the Jazz making a change here. Mitchell's checked in. Good on both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
To the paint, here's Clarkson. And it's blocked, and they're able to recover. Nice ball movement by Utah. Gobert down low. He's against Jang. Gobert can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Here's Jones. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Memphis shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Jazz trail by 16. Here's Mitchell. And he goes right over Tyus Jones and slams it down.
And what a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Jones with it. 5 points in the game. Out to the right wing. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. No good from Clark. Jazz shooting 43% from the floor. Here's Clarkson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And going to the free throw line will be Clarkson. Confident move there.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
Now, his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Jackson finds Valanciunas. Gobert with the defensive effort. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Memphis out in front. They lead by. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Utah looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. Inside, we have Ingles and Gobert. Mitchell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward. It's Morant in the corner. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That's what they want to see from him, attacking, getting whistles, and maybe causing some foul trouble.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Jazz trail by 14. Mitchell looking it over. Over Morant. And it's Mitchell missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Morant outside. Jackson passes to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound, Utah. Mitchell in the corner, beyond the arc. And Winslow pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Now Morant. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Here's O'Neal. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Brooks kicks to Morant. Dishes it to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a pass from Morant. I mean, he does a terrific job staying alert and seeking those opportunities.
Jazz trail by 16. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Clarkson looking for an opening. He dishes it to Gobert. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And man, does Mitchell get buckets, and from everywhere on the floor. A versatile offensive threat.
On the wing, Brooks. Back to Morant. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Passes to Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. Back to Gobert. Can't hit that one. Nice feed from Valanciunas. Memphis leading by 16. Here's Morant. Can't get it to fall. Morant with the steal.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Grizzlies.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Morant kicks to Brooks. And the pass to Valanciunas. Feeds it to Morant. Stolen by Mitchell. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Changing ends. I mean, Clarkson's speed can be hard to match up with.
Mitchell against Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Trains the three-pointer. Morant's got 32 points in the game.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
The drive by Mitchell. Basket counts.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, how they ended this one is much different than how they started it. And that's a shame.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Whether he's starting or coming off the bench, Valanciunas is a nice piece to have. He's a big man who's a nightly double-double threat.
He's perfect from the line this time. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like A beautiful evening in downtown Memphis. And David.
Hey, good evening, Kevin.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Now Sacramento starting 5. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the 3. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward. Bagley with the bucket. Yeah, tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Bagley.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Bucket is good.
Challenging the heart of the defense. John Morant can beat you with the pass or the shot.
Fox deciding where to go with it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And that one's good. Morant.
The decision-making keeps improving. John Morant looking comfortable operating in pick and rolls.
Fox passes to Bogdanovich. Bagley dishes to Bogdanovich. And the rejection by Valanciunas.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me. What confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Here's Fox to the inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
He's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul it.
And so Bagley nails them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Pass to Winslow. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Justice Winslow has done an excellent job of being unselfish and making the right play.
The Kings have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Fox kicks to Bielitsa. Morant against Fox. It's Bielitsa. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Winslow. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, you'll never see Winslow shy away from physical play. In fact, more often than not, he initiates it.
And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And, of course, Jaren Jackson Sr. played in the NBA for over a decade.
And, yes, Jaren Jackson Jr., he talks about watching his dad, learning what it takes to be a professional in this league. That prepared Jackson Jr. to make an impact early on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Kyle Anderson comes in for Justice Winslow, and Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Here's Joseph. Tyus Jones picking up that last basket. Barnes dishes to Joseph. Barnes against Anderson. The kick out to Barnes. 5 on the clock. Here's Hield. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Here's what Sacramento's going with right now. Harry Giles is checked in for Bagley. Jabari Parker comes in for Bielitsa, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Barnes. Now here's Jones. There's the pass to Clark with the shot. Bazemore grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
They get it again. Parker. They kick out to Heel. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings, trailing by 4. On the wing, Heel. Over Jones. Again, the miss by the Kings.
I'm not sure the defense affected that shot. That was just a blown gimme.
Down low. And that one's good by Clark.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Healed outside. Parker. And the dunk by Parker.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
Jones looking for an opening. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Melton in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
Morant, he's checked in for Jones. And a change for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Corey Joseph.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Fox with it. He's picked up by Morant. That one falls.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Morant scanning the floor. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Fox finds Heel.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
And now in transition is Parker. Here we go. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Clark. And then Clark slams it in.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition. And watching Kyle Anderson, Greg Popovich once stated, he's not what you'd call a typical NBA athlete.
AGA hint the nickname slow-mo because he plays at a deliberate pace. He has tremendous skills, a high basketball IQ. He has improved defensively. He's a jack of all trades.
And he uses the glass on the layup. And now it's just a 4-point Grizzly lead.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Clark trying to get open. And Clark is right there. Clark's got 6 points.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by.
You want to talk about ugly? This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Anderson finds Clark. Memphis moving that ball around. It's Morant in the corner. Clark trying to get open. That one no good. Good work defensively by Fox. Hield attacking. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Inside, here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Up top, Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Here's Morant. 14 points for him. And now Sacramento on the break. Fox leading the charge. Anderson with the block.
Nice block by Anderson. Can't get too high off the ground, but uses that 7'3" wingspan to full effect.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement. There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
Clark outside. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Clark's got the lead up to 11 now for Memphis.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor. They keep calling his number, which is partly how they've dug this hole.
26 seconds left in the first half of the game. No good from Clark. The Kings trail by 11. That's tipped.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. There was no stopping Ja Morant in the first half. He had 8. And that's...
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Bogdanovic. Marvin Bagley is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then there's Harrison Barnes. And it's Joseph in at the one. But he gets it back. Barnes outside. It's Bjelica. Good on the short little jump shot.
The assist there from Barnes. Over the years, he's gotten better and better making decisions with the ball in his hands.
It's Jones on the wing. Brooks outside. On the wing, Jones. He's covered by Joseph. Bagley with the block.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters. And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Brooks with no one around. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Here's Barnes. Anderson with the block. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. The Kings making a switch here. Fox is checked in. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Bagley against Jang. And with that shot, the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Bogdanovic.
An unselfish guy who enjoys setting his guys up. Bagley has impressive vision for a big fella.
Brooks outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. This is his first free throw of the game.
Shooting for Memphis.
And he makes the first.
And you know, this team, they're still learning how to use Dillon Brooks. He's a little bit of a tweener in terms of size and athleticism.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Jonas Valanciunas, who's checked in for Jack. Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. And Winslow subbed in for Kyle Anderson. Yep, that one goes in there. Fox has got 8.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Jackson kicks to Brooks.
Shaky start to the half. Going 1 for 4. Still trying to find that groove.
Here's the floater. And the rejection by Jackson. Back to Bogdanovich. Here's Bagley. Bogdanovich wide open. Nice hit again. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Bagley.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Passes it to Winslow. Over Barnes. The shot that time not on target. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Wild pass to Bagley. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I'll tell you, they're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
What I like during this run, they paid incredible attention to the details at both ends. That needs to continue.
Here's Jones. Bagley trying to free himself up. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 6.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Fox, the bounce pass. Bielitsa passes it to Bogdanovich. Now Brooks. Outside Jackson. Launches a 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them at a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And another fast break for Sacramento. And finished off by Bagley.
And at 6'11", Bagley is a huge target. When he runs the floor, it just makes everything easier.
Bogdanovich against Brooks. Dishes it to Valanciunas. There's the 3. They get the rebound.
Sometimes it's who wants the basketball most. Winslow comes over with the extra possession and finishes the play.
Fox with it. Trying to find Bagley. Gets it to him. And finished off by Bagley.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points. The third quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies out in front. They're up by 5. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Shot by Hield, nobody around. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Morant against Joseph. Morant dishes to Valanciunas. Clock at 6. Jackson trying to break free. Valanciunas, good. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
And Valanciunas just shrugging off the contact there to finish the play.
Hield against Brooks. Down low. Bagley misses the layup.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Pass to Winslow. Back to Morant. Bagley with the block. And they get it back. And so it's Joseph with it. He'll bring it up for Sacramento. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Three-pointer, Hield. They get a hand on it. Joseph, the pass to Hield to stop the drought. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting him up tonight.
And Winslow comes to help. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Jaren Jackson. And he knocks down the first one. And some changes here for the Kings. Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Fox in for Joseph. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Now here's Morant. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Morant. The Kings trail by 15. Hield bounce pass. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Hield. Fox with the steal. And Fox with a clear path to the basket. And it's Fox with the jam.
No one gets from point A to point B faster than Fox. His explosiveness helps him on the break.
Morant passes to Valanciunas. Morant outside. Back to Valanciunas. And it's Fox with the rebound. The Kings running out of time. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Everyone knows how athletic Barnes is. Demonstrated it yet again with the slam.
Pass to Winslow. And here's Morant. Here's the three. The rebound by Hield.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Lets it go with the three. Hits it from three-point range. Hield's got it back down to single digits for Sacramento.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
And there's the pass to Valanciunas. The dish to Brooks. And Valanciunas kicks to Morant. Just 5 to shoot. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
Here's Hield. From deep three-point range. So it's Memphis picking up the win. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the